Hi, this is Clash at Off Festival, and we are here with one of my musical heroes, a band that I've followed for a long time, and it's Primal Scream. Bobby Gillespie, how are you, sir?
I'm pretty good, thanks.
Just come off stage, that was an amazing set. How was it for you?
Yeah, it was great, I really enjoyed it. Great audience, never played here before. Yeah, it was amazing.
Is it first time in Poland then?
No, we were, I think it's Udz, spell it Lodz, about 3 years ago. And yeah, this is the second time. First time we played a festival in Poland, but it was great,
It's a great little festival, this. It's like a really nice layout. Did you meet Arthur Rocek, the guy who he was inspired to invite you guys over?
I haven't met him, maybe I should meet him.
Yeah, we see him around.
Yeah.
So, you've been on tour, like touring the Screamadelica thing, like around a lot of festivals. What was the idea behind like revisiting that album?
Well, I guess this year was the 20th anniversary as the album was released in 1991. Last year they had a Royal Mail stamp. I put it back into that stamp put the album back into the public consciousness, I guess, and then Sony wanted to re-release the album this year, do a box set and everything, and their promoter Chris York at SGM had the idea of us doing a couple of gigs last November at Olympia in London. So the gigs were so successful in terms of, well, artistically, and also in terms of the amount of people that wanted to come to the gigs, because the tickets sold out like, really within an hour, 20,000 tickets or something. So we just had loads of offers from all over Europe to come and play the festival, so we're here, we're just glad to be at playing, man, That's like what we do, we're these rock and roll musicians, we play.
I noticed a lot of the kind of classic songs have been given a kind of different edge, like kind of adding a lot more to them. Obviously Manny's playing on them, but it's not just that. It's like, is it good to kind of try and evolve those classic songs?
Do you mean like Higher Than the Sun and stuff?
Yeah.
It's just a bit of fun, Like 3 years ago we well, actually 20 years ago, the Higher Than the Sun used to go on. We used to have a jam out in it and do a Love Supreme, and they'll call me Nigger, Whitey, don't call me Whitey, Nigger. And we used to scat some stuff in there, lyrics some other songs, but we've developed it a bit further than that, especially because we got Jim Hunt on sax, and so it's kind of free, but it changes every night. Last night we played in Vienna and it was completely different at the end. It's probably about 20 minutes long or something, so it just depends how we feel. It's good to do, because sometimes you try and it doesn't work, and other times it just gels and it's incredible, and you go somewhere you've never been before. So it kind of just gives that. It's kind of enjoyable. It's very enjoyable,
So I spoke to Andy Weatherall a couple of years ago, and I asked him about like his involvement in the album and how he felt being part of something that was such a special record for a lot of people. Either or. I was just back to them. So, what was it like from the inside then to be, like, at the time when you released Screamadelica, kind of embraced like that acid house and stuff like that?
I don't know. It was a long time ago. It was a great. I remember that when we released the album, we were very proud of it, and we just thought it was a great underground rock album. Psychedelic, experimental, but pop. And we were proud of it, and that's it, really,
So what else? What else have you got next? Like, where are you going after this? Going to
Prague, I think, and then after that, I don't know where it is. Been on tour a long time.
You still enjoy it as much?
Yeah. I mean, you saw us tonight on stage. We live out on stage. I think we go Japan. We're going to Japan actually. That's on Wednesday. We go to Japan for a couple of gigs and then back. And we do V Festival and stuff. Then after that, we go to Scandinavia, and then we go to Ibiza. And so we're getting around, It's good.
You've been with
around like the beach boy.
You've been with these guys for a long time now. It's like, Can you ever imagine, like, do you think the Scream will always kind of carry on?
Yeah, we really believe in the power of a band, you know, and it's like we're in a rock and roll band. That's what we do, and we're gonna keep doing it. You know, guys like Iggy, you know, and Nick Cave, and they proved you can keep doing it, and be credible, and have an edge, and do it better than anybody else. You know, and not that it's a competition, but you know, those guys are inspiring to us. So it's like we're gonna keep doing it. You know, I mean, there's not many rock and roll bands out there, you know. There's a lot of bands, but there's not many that can actually play rock and roll, and we're one of the bands that can actually do it. So
And live rock and roll?
well, you know, I think you've got to play it before. I think playing it is living it, you know.
Yeah.
I don't think necessarily that getting fucked up means that you're rock and roll. It just means you're fucked up, you know. I think to be rock and roll, you've got to be able to play rock and roll, you know, like Chuck Berry or the Stooges, you know, or the MC5, so, or Motorhead. So I know. I think we play proper rock and roll, and we're going to continue doing it because it's what we do best, and we love playing rock and roll.
Thanks, man.
I'm too big-headed here. Sorry.
Thank you.
Just about.